Welcome to St. Louis and Busch Stadium, home of the Cardinals since 2006. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. It's buzzing in here ahead of Game 3, and we'll be back in a minute to get it started. And for the Cardinals here this afternoon, Dustin May. What should we keep an eye on here?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Just about to get underway, Luis Angel Acuna steps to the plate for the White Sox. So we're off and running in Game 3. Next offering is foul back. Oh, and 2 now.
Yep, that ball went out.
Right side, hard hit. 1 out in the top of the first.
Batting second, first baseman Munetaka Murakami.
Out, number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Derek Hill. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. Now a drag bunt, third base side, and it goes just foul. Hill hitting third in the lineup, usually in center field, but today starting in left.
That's a ball.
One thing I always felt if I played left field instead of center field was that the ball gets up there to you pretty quick, and the most important play is that ball down the left field line, getting to it, cutting it off, making a strong throw to keep that single instead of turning it into a double.
2 down, nobody on. Up the middle, base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. It's a pitch out. Throw to second. Save. Man on second, 2 down. Runner goes again. Throws, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Back up the, oh, that got him. And no throw for some reason as he reaches first. And on the play, a run will come in to score. So 2 down, Austin Hayes steps to the plate for the White Sox. Hey! Grounds 1 to short. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Batting 6, the designated hitter Andrew Benintendi.
Up the middle, and that's a base hit. Montgomery on his horse around third. In comes the run from second.
Picks himself up at RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Next to hit, Miguel Vargas. And a foul ball. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here in Game 3 of the NLCS.
1 out away from getting out of a huge jam in this NLCS.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a pop-up. Weatherholt has a beat on it. Brings it in. And that is that. We go to the bottom of the first. Getting the start for the Chicago White Sox, Anthony Kay. What's the word on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Digging in, Mason Wynn.
Ball, that's just out.
Fastball in for a strike, and now it's even 1-1. In the air, right field, Hayes under this one. And there's one down.
Batting second, center fielder Victor Scott, the second.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. Murakami. And that's a bunt single that was placed perfectly. Man at first, Ivan Herrera. Next up for the Cardinals. Step off throw to first. And he just got his hand in there. Now he steps off. Nothing doing. Runner takes off. That's it for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base. Man at second.
Ball 1.
That
Ball,
one off
that's
the
out.
mark. And that's ball 2. Runner on the go again. Ball
That's
misses.
outside.
Throw to third. Save. Three-1 now. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The kick, the 3-2. Into center. Stretches out and hauls it in. Runner tags for home. Safe at the plate. He scores despite the missed squeeze attempt. It's 2-1.
Hey.
Popped in the air. Left field. Hill under it. And that's the inning. It's game 3 of the National League Championship Series. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Kyle Teal steps to the plate for the White Sox. Line drive to short and caught. One pitch and one out.
Second baseman Chase Mycroft.
On the ground, out to short. Slings to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. And now the center fielder, Luis Angel Acuna. He's 0 for 1. Shortened the bunt and missed it. And it's 0-1.
Ball.
Out towards right center field. Weatherholt moving under it. And that is that. Bottom of the second. So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Pedro Pajes. Line drive, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Batting 6th, third baseman Nolan Corbin.
That one lifted to left. Hill moving under this one. And there's one away. J.J. Weatherholt now at the plate.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Swinging a foul straight back. Step off, throw to first. And he's back in safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps scoring a ball in the gap.
Okay, really keeping a close eye on him now. Man at first, one away. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's 2 down.
Left fielder Nathan Church.
High fly ball, right field. Hayes on the move. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in St. Louis, all set for the start of the inning. Munetaka Murakami steps to the plate for the White Sox. Let's talk about great individual postseasons. One that really sticks out to me is Ricky Anderson in 1989. He hit .441 with 3 homers and 11 stolen bases, leading Oakland to a World Series championship. The 0-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Everything came together for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Late swing fouled off.
Man, when I think about great postseason performances, hard to top Carlos Beltran in 2004. 8 homers and 6 steals in 12 games with the Houston Astros. He didn't even get to play in the World Series that year.
Stays alive. This one kicks away from Herrera. And the runner holds. Murakami on at first. Nobody out.
That's ball two.
This one in the air, center field. Scott settles underneath it. One away. One out man at first. At the plate, Colson Montgomery.
Ball.
In the air, out towards right center. Scott under it. He's got it. 2 down.
Up next for the White Sox, right fielder Austin Hayes.
And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball there. Here's the 0-2. Back to the mound. It hit him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Benintendi gets a chance to hit here.
That's the ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And it's off the wall. One run across. Hayes coming around third. In to score from first. And he's got a 2-run triple.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Pitch misses. Ball 1. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. As we go to the last of the third, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Jordan Walker. That one fouled off. Hard hit to third. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Up next for the Cardinals, shortstop Mason Wynn.
And there's a foul ball. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Takes it in for the out. Now the number 2 hitter, Victor Scott. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Murakami. And he just beats him to the bag, gets the out. He wins the foot race there. It's game 3 of the National League Championship Series. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Kyle Teal. And a base hit into left field. That'll play. And a man aboard.
Up next for Chicago, second baseman Chase Nyhoff.
Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike. 0-1. Teal gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Look out! And it hit him.
Up next for the White Sox, center fielder Luis.
First and second, no outs. Luis Angel Acuna, the next to hit. Shortened the bunt and missed it. It's 0-1.
You know, these White Sox doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. 6 of their hits have been on the ground, so that tells me they're being flexible with their approach and finding holes in the infield. And I think those numbers we were talking about do a really good job of showing us how the offense is taking what they can get at the plate.
The 1-2. In the air to left center. And he makes the catch. Grounder tags at second.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Snap throw, pitch out, but no action. The White Sox trying to break this one open here in game 3 of the NLCS. In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Two on, one out. Pitch misses there, and now it's 3-2.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses.
This one swung on and hit well, way back there, and it lands foul, so we reset and we'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Payoff pitch. Here goes the runner. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. Derek Hill steps to the plate for the White Sox. 1 for 2. Shortened a bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Man on second, 2 down. This one in the air center field. And that'll do it. bottom 4. And now the Cardinals catcher, Ivan Herrera.
Ivan Herrera.
That one fouled hard the other way.
You know, these Cardinals, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
That's a ball.
In the air, out towards left center. One up, one down.
Up next for the Cardinals, first baseman Alec Burleson.
That's in for a strike.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
On the ground. On to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Up next for
Pedro
the Cardinals,
Pajes next up for the Cardinals.
hitter,
1 for 1 with a single so far.
Nope.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Time's starting to run out for this offense, isn't it, Boog? I mean, it's not easy to play in a must-win game, especially when you're losing. Their season is on the line, and they know it.
On the ground, right side. Gets him easily, ends the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Colson Montgomery. And that one fouled off.
You know, these White Sox doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
Check swing, but he went too far. That is strike 2. Hard hit, right side. In plenty of time to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Right fielder Austin Hayes.
Ball 1. No. Inside.
Out to short. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. 2 outs, base is empty. Andrew Benintendi steps up.
Ball 1.
And that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Nolan Gorman.
Nolan Gorman.
Fouled off left side.
You know, these Cards just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Cardinals, second baseman, J.J. Weatherholt.
In there for strike 1. The White Sox leading by 4. Last half of inning number 5. And a foul ball. The 0-2. And they'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Cardinals,
2 down, bases empty.
left-fielder,
Nathan Church next up for the Cardinals. Flied to right his first time.
Ball, that's low.
Out towards left center. Hill on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Back here in St. Louis, top of the 6th inning, Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Now pitching for the
New arm on the mound for the
number
Cardinals,
44,
Gordon Graceffo.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
In the air, right field. And there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
For Chicago, catcher Kyle Teal.
Gets down, base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Up next for the White Sox.
Next to hit, Chase Mydroff. Up the middle, win the flip. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Well, we go bottom 6, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Jordan Walker.
Jordan Walker.
High fly ball, right field. Hayes on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Cardinals, shortstop Mason Wynn.
That one laced to center and a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning.
Up next for the
Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
And now Victor Scott. Right down to shoot. Strike 1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
0-2 now.
Really good
outside.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
Runner on the move. Gets a piece and stays alive. Runner goes again. Got him swinging. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Up next for the Cardinals, catcher Ivan Herrera.
This one in the air, center field. Acuna moving back for this one. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And the inning is over. We go to the top of the 7th. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Luis Angel Acuna. Bunting for a hit. And foul ball. Outside low, ball 1. Graceffo, 26 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2021. That one ripped, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Now around second, going for third. Now they get the runner and a rundown. Tries to get back and save.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Runner breaks for third. They pitch out. And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2. Runner leads away at second. Runner goes again. That's out to center field. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. In there safely. It's 6-2. So up next, Derek Hill, 1 for 3. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time. He's out.
Up next for the White Sox, shortstop Colson Montgomery.
Check swing. He went. Strike 1. Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the late stages of game 3. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now it's Austin Hayes. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. And they get the out. Back here at Busch Stadium. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Alec Burleson. And first offering is fouled off. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. 0-2 now. Got him. One away.
Up next for the Cardinals, designated hitter, Pedro Paz. Now pitching for the
They
White
bring a
Sox.
young arm out of the bullpen in this spot, Grant Taylor.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
He was late there, strike one.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
That one's in there. 0-2.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Got him. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Nolan Gorman.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swing and a miss. Wow. 0-1. Late with the swing there.
Oh, 1.
2 down, nobody on. Here in Game 3 of the NLCS. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. It's Game 3 of the National League Championship Series. Here's the White Sox DH, Andrew Benintendi. Riley O'Brien will take over here.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Nope. Ball 1.
The 1-2. And there's one down.
Up next for Chicago, third baseman Miguel Vargas.
Tap foul at the plate. Oh, 1 now. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a man aboard.
Up next
So
for
impressive
Chicago,
that he didn't get
catcher
tied up or
Kyle
jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Now at the plate, Kyle Teal. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. To second,
No, he's in
but
there.
he beats
Safe.
the throw. Save.
Up next for the White Sox, second baseman Chase Michael.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners.
Up next for
Back to the
White
top of the
Sox,
order,
center
Luis
fielder
Angel
Luis
Acuna
Angel
will hit next.
Acuna.
1 for 4 with a double. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. 2 on, 2 outs. Shortened a bunt and missed it. And 1-1. Liner snagged it first. Back here in St. Louis, and stepping in for the Cardinals, J.J. Weatherholt.
J.J. Weatherholt.
Strike on the inside corner. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Left fielder, Nathan Church.
Hey!
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. And up next for St. Louis, Jordan Walker. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. That's in there.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
2 down, nobody on. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Back here in St. Louis, and here's the first baseman, Munetaka Murakami. So they turn to their closer, Matt Swanson.
Matt Swanson.
Ball. Ball, that's high.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. He's there. He's got it. 1 down.
Up next for Chicago, left fielder Derek Hill.
Popped foul out of play off to the right.
Nope, that's a ball.
Gets the outside corner with that one. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's a 1-2.
Ball 2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Scott in position. And there's 2 away. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Colson Montgomery.
Off the plate, ball 1.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of Game 3. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. And that is strike 1.
Nope, outside.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Back here at Busch Stadium. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Mason Wynn. Rips one to right. And there's one down.
Up next for the Cardinals, center fielder Victor Scott, the second.
Foul ball. Gets under it and pops it up. Montgomery settles under this one. Brings it in. And there's 2 away. So they're down to their final out. Ivan Herrera getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And that's it. They punched their ticket to the World Series. My partner Chris Singleton and our great crew, I'm John Shambi saying goodbye. Thanks for watching the semifinal round on the show.